Helen Keller is quoted as saying, "Resolve to keep happy, and your joy shall form an invisible host against difficulties." Helen Keller was no stranger to difficulties when at 19 months she became deaf and blind. Despite her disadvantages, she became a famous author, lecturer, and political activist. Hello, my name is Tim Graham, and this is my video podcast, Next Level Strategies, where it is my aim to encourage, influence, and inspire you with strategies to take you to the next level in your life. And today, that strategy is laughter. We have been talking about joy, and our main reference has been a 3,000-year-old proverb found in the Bible, Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. A happy heart is good medicine, and a cheerful mind works healing. Yes, even modern medicine recognizes the truth of this saying. There is scientific evidence to support the idea that joy can be considered as medicine for physical, mental, and emotional health. One study published by the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that positive emotions, including joy, were associated with lower levels of inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation has been linked to a range of issues, including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Another journal published a study that found that laughter therapy was effective in reducing stress, lowering blood pressure, improving immune function, and decreased pain in elderly patients with a large range of health conditions. Laughter has even been found to impact dopamine levels in the brain. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in the reward and pleasure pathways in the brain. When we experience something pleasurable or rewarding, such as humor or laughter, dopamine is released. Overall, these studies and others suggest that joy and laughter can have positive effects on physical and mental health, and that incorporating these emotions into daily life can help improve overall well-being. The story goes that Abraham Lincoln was giving a speech and a heckler yelled out, "You're two-faced, Abraham Lincoln!" Lincoln replied dryly, "If I had two faces, do you really think I would choose to wear this one?" Norman Cousins was an American political journalist and author. Cousins wrote a book recounting his personal experience with a debilitating illness and his subsequent use of humor and laughter to aid in his recovery. Cousins believed that negative emotions had a negative impact on health. I don't think any of us would argue with that logic. Then he also theorized that the opposite must be true as well, that positive emotions would have a positive effect on his health. He thought that laughter and humor could have powerful healing effects on the body, and he set out to test his hypothesis. He started out by watching comedy films and reading humorous books, and he found that after just 10 minutes of genuine laughter, he experienced several hours of pain relief. He also noted that his mood improved, and he felt less stress and anxiety. Cousins continued to explore the therapeutic benefits of laughter and humor, and he eventually teamed up with medical professionals to conduct a more formal research. They found that laughter increased the production of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, and reduced stress hormones like cortisol. They also discovered that laughter could boost the immune system by increasing the activity of the natural killer cells and other immune cells. Cousins' research helped to establish laughter and humor as a legitimate therapeutic tool in the medical field, and he has been a strong advocate for that use in patient care. He believed that a positive attitude and a sense of humor could be just as important as medication and other treatments in promoting healing and recovery. If you remember the movie Patch Adams, starring Robin Williams, he was the doctor that would wear a clown nose to make his patients laugh and lift their spirits. They made a movie about the real-life Dr. Hunter Adams, whose study and application of the use of laughter and other methods to improve the mental and emotional health of his patients as a means of healing the body. It was groundbreaking. Of course, we consider it groundbreaking. But King Solomon, he'd be like, I tried to tell you a merry heart does good like medicine. The average 4-year-old laughs 300 to 400 times per day. Wow. The average 40-year-old laughs about 4 times a day. And one of the top regrets of seniors who are facing their own mortality is that they didn't allow themselves to laugh more. One way to start experiencing the benefits of laughter is to just do it. Did you know that physiologically, emotionally, mentally, your body doesn't know the difference between real laughter and fake laughter? I use fake in quotes because you are laughing. You are just not necessarily doing it spontaneously because something is funny. There was a growing trend of something called laughter clubs, laughter yoga, and laughter therapy. Groups of people are gathering just to laugh. There are exercise routines they go through all around laughing, and the reports are overwhelming that afterwards the people just feel better. They are happier. They have a more positive outlook on life. Not only that, but it is re-engaging laughter as a normal experience throughout their day and week. The more they fake laugh, the more they seem to find things to laugh about, and the more natural it is to just let it out. I think that is by definition, fake it until you make it. Well, the good news is I have done some research for you, and I have some laughter exercises for us to do together. Let me explain it, and then we'll go through it together. I want you to inhale deeply through your nose, and then hold it for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and exhale through your mouth slowly and make it last as long as you can. All right, here we go. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the mouth. Long and slow. Ooh. All right, we did it. Okay. All right. I like to get the most difficult exercises out of the way first. That way you can just relax through the rest of these. All right, here we go. This time I want you to exhale, and I want you to make the H groaning sound. Ooh. All right, here we go. We're going to inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. For the next one, we're gonna start laughing our way through some of the vowel sounds. You ready? A, E, I, O, U. Let's start. We're gonna start with the ah. So ah. All right. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. All right. Now we're gonna do E. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Of course, you know, the more seriously you take your laughter exercises, the more beneficial they're going to be for you. For this last one, we're going to dig deep and we're going to laugh like Santa Claus, right? We're going to go with a ho. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Why do I have this strange sense that I'm the only one that did those exercises? All right. A man and his wife went on a tour of the Holy Lands. His mother-in-law came with them, but died while they were on the trip. The hospital told him that it would cost $5,000 to ship her body back to the States, or he could bury her there for $200. Without consulting his wife, he chose to ship her back. His wife thought this was sweet, but out of character for her typically cheap husband, and questioned him on it. He replied, 2,000 years ago, a man was buried in this ground and came back to life. I can't risk that happening again. Thank you for listening today and hopefully laughing with me or at me. Either one works. Next week, we're going to cover a biblical basis for using laughter as a means of obtaining victory in your life. Until then, choose to make laughter a bigger part of your day.